Hello everyone, and welcome to this exploration of feminism, a powerful force that has shaped the course of history and continues to resonate in our world today. I'm your Professor Andres Ibal Jr., and today we will journey together to understand the roots, the struggles, and the triumphs of feminism. Definition of feminism. At its core, feminism is a belief in the social, political, and economic equality of the sexes. It's a movement that challenges and seeks to dismantle gender-based inequalities that persist in our society. But what does this really mean? The questions we often encounter is, first, why is feminism necessary in today's world? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below, indicating the timestamp in the video. Feminism isn't about promoting women at the expense of men. It's about tearing down barriers that limit all individuals, regardless of gender, from reaching their full potential. It's a call for justice, equality, and the recognition that every person deserves the rights and opportunities, regardless of their gender. Feminism is a social, political, and philosophical movement that advocates for the equality of the sexes. It seeks to address and dismantle the systemic inequalities and injustices that women face in various spheres of life, including but not limited to politics, economics, education, and social interactions. At its core, feminism aims to achieve gender equality by challenging and changing the existing power structures, stereotypes, and biases that perpetuate discrimination against women. The roots of feminism can be traced back through history, with various waves marking significant periods of activism and change. Please take note as we go along with our discussion. First, we have the first wave feminism. This is late 19th to early 20th century. This wave focused primarily on suffrage and legal rights for women. Activists fought for women's right to vote, own property, and have access to education. Key figures during this time include Susan Anthony, Elizabeth Cady Stanton, and Emmeline Pankhurst. The first wave of feminism emerged in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Women, courageous and determined, fought for their right to vote, challenging the social norms that confined them to the private sphere. These pioneers, often known as suffragettes, faced ridicule, violence, and even imprisonment. Yet, their tenacity paved the way for monumental change. In 1920, the 19th Amendment granted women in the United States the right to vote, a watershed moment in the pursuit of gender equality. Second wave feminism is 1960 to 1980s. The second wave of feminism surged in the 1960s and 70s, echoing the call for equality. This space broadened the scope of feminist discourse, addressing issues beyond legal rights. It sought gender equality in cultural and social spheres, advocating for reproductive rights, workplace equality, and challenging traditional gender roles. Prominent figures include Gloria Steinem, Betty Friedan, and Bell Hooks. This era brought about significant legal reforms, challenging sexist policies and reshaping societal attitudes. It laid the groundwork for the ongoing battle against gender-based discrimination and set the stage for the diverse and inclusive feminism we see today. Third wave feminism is from 1990s to early 2000. This wave embrace diversity and intersectionality, recognizing that women's experiences vary based on factors such as race, sexuality, class, and more. It aimed to be more inclusive and emphasize individual empowerment, addressing issues like body positivity, LGBTQI+ rights, and globalization's impact on women. While the fourth wave feminism, which started from 2010 to present, this wave is characterized by its use of technology and social media to mobilize and amplify feminist voices. It focuses on online activism, addressing issues such as sexual harassment, rape culture, and the role of technology in perpetuating or combating gender-based discrimination. Feminism is not a monolithic movement. It encompasses various perspectives and branches, including liberal feminism, radical feminism, ecofeminism, and more. Each branch approaches gender equality from different angles, emphasizing different aspects of societal change. Fundamentally, feminism seeks to challenge patriarchal norms and structures, aiming for a society where all individuals, regardless of gender, have equal opportunities, rights, and freedoms. It's about advocating for fairness, inclusivity, and social justice for everyone, not just for women. The second question is, what historical events or figures do you think played a crucial role in shaping feminism? Don't forget the time stop at the end of your answer. Moving forward, let's explore the diverse types of feminism that have emerged, each offering a unique perspective and approach. We have the radical feminism, the liberal feminism, the Marxist or the socialist feminism, the cultural feminism. Radical feminism examines and challenges the root cause of gender inequality, often questioning and seeking to dismantle patriarchy and its structures. It can be more revolutionary and seeks significant societal change. While liberal feminism focuses on achieving gender equality through legislative and legal form. It emphasizes equal rights and opportunities for women in areas like education, employment, and politics. While Marxist socialist feminism intersects feminist ideology with Marxist thoughts, examining how capitalism and class systems intersect with gender oppression. It emphasizes economic equality and social transformation. Cultural feminism. In cultural feminism, it focuses on celebrating and valuing qualities traditionally associated with women, often seeking to establish these qualities as equally valuable in society. Each type brings something unique to the table, contributing to the broader tapestry of feminist thought and action. Remember, feminism isn't a one-size-fits-all concept. It's a spectrum that aims for a world where everyone has a fair chance to thrive, regardless of their gender. These types aren't mutually exclusive, and many feminists draw from multiple branches in their advocacy for gender equality. Each type has its own perspectives and priorities in addressing the various facets of gender inequality. Now, let's delve into feminist theory. Feminist theory challenges traditional notions of gender and power dynamics. It examines how societal structures perpetuate inequality based on gender. It's crucial to comprehend that feminism isn't just about advocating for women's rights, but also about advocating for equality among all genders. Feminist theory also encompasses various perspectives aiming to understand and address the unequal power dynamics between genders. Feminist theory is an evolving discourse encompassing various perspectives and schools of thought. Some major strands include liberal feminism, which focuses on achieving equality through legal and political reform, and radical feminism, which critiques the patriarchal system as the root cause of women's oppression. Additionally, there's standpoint feminism, emphasizing that a person's social position informs their understanding of the world. Intersectional feminism, which is pioneered by Kimberly Crenshaw, examines how different identities such as race, class, sexuality, and ability intersect and compound to create unique experiences of oppression or privilege. Feminist theories also explore topics like gender identity, sexuality, reproductive rights, and the impact of globalization on women worldwide. For instance, ecofeminism examines the links between the oppression of women and environmental degradation. In academia, feminist theory intersects with various disciplines, including sociology, philosophy, literature, psychology, and even political science. It challenges existing paradigms, encourages critical thinking, and calls for systemic changes that promote equality and inclusivity. Understanding feminist theory isn't just an academic exercise. It's about recognizing and addressing gender-based injustices in society. It encourages us to question norms, advocate for marginalized voices, and strive towards a more equitable world for all genders. Feminist theory encompasses various perspectives aiming to understand and address the unequal power dynamics between genders. It critiques societal norms, institutions, and practices that perpetuate gender-based discrimination and inequality. Now, there are key aspects of feminist theory. This includes gender equality. Second is the critique of patriarchy. Third is intersectionality. Fourth is challenging traditional gender roles. And lastly, the political and social activism. In gender equality, this is advocating for equal rights, advocating for equal opportunities, and also treatment for all genders. While in critique of patriarchy, it highlights how societal structures often prioritize male dominance and control, affecting various aspects of life, including politics, economics, and culture. Third is the intersectionality. Intersectionality recognizes that gender discrimination intersects with other social categories like race, class, sexuality, and more, leading to complex and varied experiences of oppression or privilege. Number 4 is challenging traditional gender roles. Questioning and seeking to redefine societal expectations placed on individuals based on their gender, advocating for freedom of choice and expression. While number 5, which is the political and social activism, engaging in activism to bring about societal changes that promote gender equality and address issues like reproductive rights, workplace discrimination, and violence against women. Feminist theory is not a monolithic ideology, but rather a diverse field with various perspectives and branches, each contributing to the ongoing conversation about gender equality and social justice. Well, fellow learners and change makers, our accelerating journey into the depth of feminism and feminist theory draws to a close. But fear not, our exploration today is merely a stepping stone into a world of ongoing discovery and action. As we conclude, let's take a moment to appreciate the breadth and depth of ideas we've encountered. From the diverse array of feminist perspectives to the profound understanding of intersectionality, we've gained insights that challenge, inspire, and provoke critical thought. Remember, the essence of feminism isn't confined to this online class or at this moment. It's a dynamic force that extends beyond academia, urging us to question norms, advocate for equality, and dismantle systemic barriers in our everyday lives. Each one of us carries the torch of change. Whether you're an aspiring scholar, an educator, a future policymaker, or an advocate, the knowledge gained today empowers you to contribute to a more just and equitable society. Let's pledge to be allies, to amplify marginalized voices, and to strive for inclusive spaces where diversity flourishes and everyone thrives, irrespective of gender identity. So as we bid adieu to this discourse, let's remember that the pursuit of equality is a journey that requires our continuous commitment and action. Together, we can shape a world where equality isn't just an aspiration, but a lived reality. Thank you for your engaged participation, your thoughtful questions, and your dedication to understanding and advocating for a more equitable future. Until we meet again on this enlightening journey, stay curious, stay compassionate, and keep challenging the status quo. Farewell for now, and may your quest for knowledge and justice continue to illuminate your path.